Hey, it's Dan Zimmerman. Welcome to Illustrate to Educate. Don't forget to subscribe for simple, objective videos on topics that matter. In this video, we'll cover 5 things you should know about the recent events from the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The first key event that you should know about was on Sunday, February 27th, when Putin had put Russia's nuclear deterrence forces on high alert. However, analysts have suggested his actions should be interpreted as a warning to other countries not to escalate their involvement in Ukraine, rather than an actual intention to use nuclear weapons. As a quick background, nuclear weapons have existed for nearly 80 years, and many countries use them as a deterrent that continues to guarantee their national security. Russia does have the most nuclear weapons of any single country, with around 5,977 nuclear warheads, compared to the collective NATO alliance with the US, UK, and France to have 5,943. However, 1,500 of Russia's nuclear warheads are retired, and an estimated 1,500 Russian warheads are actually deployed, meaning sited at missile and bomber bases or on submarines at sea. The likelihood of nuclear conflict may have gone up slightly, but remains low. Almost a week into Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Moscow's forces have made major advances in border regions in the north, east, and south of the country, but face slower progress than expected toward the capital Kyiv. A 40-mile-long Russian convoy of tanks, armored vehicles, and towed artillery are heading toward the Ukrainian capital, according to satellite images. The last couple of days, the advancement on Kyiv has been said to have slowed, possibly due to fuel and sustainment problems like food, as Ukrainian resistance has been much greater than anticipated. It is also possible that Russian forces are pausing their advance by choice to regroup, rethink, and reevaluate and adjust their tactics. Kharkiv is the second largest city in Ukraine and has been one of the main cities hit by rocket strikes by Russian forces, resulting in at least 10 civilian casualties and 35 injured. President Zelensky described these attacks as an act of terror on civilians. Ukraine has accused Russia of committing war crimes by targeting civilians, which will be investigated by the International Criminal Court. Russia continues to report that they aren't targeting civilian infrastructure in Ukraine and that the claims are untrue. However, the UN said Monday that there have been 406 civilian casualties in Ukraine, but as of March 2nd, there are reports of over 2,000. Additional sanctions continue to be enforced on Russia by the US, UK, European Union, and several Asian countries as well. The main development is banning airspace for Russian airlines in several countries and also removing Russian banks from SWIFT last Saturday, which is the high-security network that facilitates payments among 11,000 financial institutions in 200 countries. The finance minister in France believes that nearly $1 trillion worth of Russian assets have been frozen by Western sanctions. The effects can be seen in the devaluation of the ruble and the Russian market by 30 to 40%, and the doubling of interest rates by the central bank. Also note that many companies such as Apple, Disney, Ford, GM, Exxon, Jaguar, and Land Rover, among many others, have halted or removed their business in Russia as a stand against the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Lastly, the latest number of refugees to have fled Ukraine is upward of 677,000, with 150,000 in just the last few days. The UN estimates that 12 million people inside Ukraine will need relief and protection, while more than 4 million Ukrainian refugees may need protection and assistance in neighboring countries in the coming months. There are many charitable organizations that help refugees. I have verified that the International Rescue Committee, the IRC, is mobilizing resources to aid the people in Ukraine who were forced to flee their homes. Please consider donating to this organization by using the donate button next to this video, which will ensure all of your donation goes directly to helping this cause. Did you find this video helpful? Please like the video and share this video with others, and consider subscribing to Illustrate to Educate to support more updates like this. If you missed out on the last update, be sure to check it out to the right.